Yo, what's up? In today's video, I'm gonna walk you guys through what kind of funnel we use to scale our coaches, our clients to 50K a month. And yeah, I think let's just get into it. I'll keep this as short as possible without boring you guys with a lot of details, but it will be like just off the cuff, completely like all of these videos are. But yeah, fuck it, let's just do it. So the way that we do it is that we've named this process and call it the content ecosystem funnel, and it consists of a couple of components that works together in like conjunction and really makes the whole flywheel work. So it's more like a comprehensive ecosystem than rather than just being like one funnel where they get in somewhere, then they get out at the bottom and then buy it, or they don't buy it, right? So this is a little bit different, and this is what we've seen working very, very well with a bunch of coaches, especially if their business is on IG and also YouTube. And actually, doesn't really matter if they haven't done YouTube before, because starting this way gets you a lot of traction right away, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the overall thing about IG is that we run ads with the conversion event called profile visits on your Instagram account, and then we combine that with a bunch of organic reels. And we have an entire like nurture cycle for all of the reels and the posts that we do on Instagram, which I'll get into a little bit later. But this is basically what you do with this. Follow ads is the predictable cash system that you can have, and that's where you can scale it up, because the organic, as you probably know, is the organic takes a while to get up and running, and it also is primarily a long-term investment. But if you combine it with a little bit of running ads, then you can actually also get a lot of short-term cash from this, because the follow ads is like a system where you can just dial the numbers up. So if you just turn up the ad spend, obviously you need to have some good performing ads, but if you do have that, then you can just turn up the ad spend, then you get more profile visits, and then people watch the content and then get nurtured, and then yeah, they move down the funnel. What we also do with this 14-day nurture cycle is that we do story call to actions and we do keyword call to actions. That is both in the Instagram bio, where we have like DM me this keyword to get started, and also in posts and stories as well. DM me this keyword to get a lead magnet, DM me this keyword to get started, to learn more, to know how, stuff like that. We do different type of angles, test out different angles to see what works, and then we double down on what actually works. Just taking a sip of my coffee. Okay, moving on. Then what happens with the all of these profile visits, right? They need to go somewhere, and that is where the appointment setter comes into play. So the appointment setter takes care of every single new follower. They reach out to every single new follower, and then they also take care of everyone who DMs a specific keyword or comments or even likes a post as well. If they're running out of leads to chase, then they go down that route. But this is basically just to remove the client and the creator away from dealing with getting more clients for their own business. So what they in reality only need to focus on is just creating content and then servicing their existing clients. The rest we take care of. And this is why the appointment setter is a really, really good and high leverage point, because we can really scale up the followers if we just place another setter, and then you can easily get to like 90K a month as well. It's just a matter of volume and then just hiring more people. But when they get in the conversation with the appointment setter, they start to qualify and they start to nurture in the DMs. And if they can feel that okay, this lead needs more education, then they send them over to YouTube, where we also do a very, very comprehensive YouTube strategy with a VSL flywheel funnel as the first thing. And then we have different types of videos that kind of drive traffic to that VSL. So instead of just having a VSL on a landing page in a simple VSL funnel, we post it organically on YouTube to give it more traction as well. And then we use that as a referral if people need more education or need to learn more about whatever vehicle or system that we're selling in this specific situation, right? But that's basically how that works. And then from there, the lead either books in a call from the flywheel or they book in a call in the DMs. And that's the two ways that we can book calls. I would say 90, not 90, but most of the calls get from the DMs. This is just to further educate people. We do have a Calendly booking link in the description of this video, but most people actually lean back to the DM setter and book a call from there. Then we book a call, we obviously close it, have a smooth onboarding, get student results, and then we offer another backend high ticket offer as well. But that's basically how that works. Now, in terms of like going a little bit more in depth, The follower ads is, in terms of the goal here, is to just to get the target audience, get the target audience on your profile, educate them on the vehicle, then nurture them with our 14-day nurture cycle, and then I'll obviously convert them when they are warm enough. So the reason why we do a 14-day nurture cycle is because it's impossible to grab attention, nurture, and convert all at once. That's why we go for having different types of content pieces to take care of each phase. And it's designed to take people from the funnel, from completely cold profile business into ready to buy in 14 days or even less. We obviously also see it happening a lot faster than that actually, which is pretty cool. And the reason why it works is because that every single piece of content either educates, breaks down limiting beliefs, shows proof, results, testimonials, or shows authority in the field, or builds an authentic connection with your audience. So this could be an example of what it looks like. So day 1 could be breaking down the vehicle. Day 3 could be breaking down false beliefs. Day 5 could be like this business model versus this business model. And then more testimonials, more authority, more core values and beliefs, and then a call to action, which should convert. Now in between all of these days, we used to do stories. So we also filled up the other days with some piece of content. But this is like what the benchmark should be. So yeah, and in terms of what we do in stories, just like super simple stuff, lifestyle, day-to-day content, student results, behind the scenes, quick thoughts, polls and Q&As. Nothing too fancy, nothing like super complex. It's just a matter of posting and being in the face of the audience, because people forget so fast, and like they sometimes look at stories while they're in the queue of buying something, and then they forget you are there. So you just need to be like available to watch all the time. And in terms of the YouTube strategy, this is like where we get the audience to spend a lot of time with the creator, which is really, really valuable for converting them fast as well, and also make it a lot easier for the closer to convert them as well. And if I just screw them out, see, we've done it like this. So this is like more visualization. So we have the YouTube VSLs, and then we have different driver videos that could be like strategic connectors, and this could be some practical stuff, problem solving videos that warm up the audience to the core offer, and then also beacons, which is more like top of funnel stuff, but you can see all of the traffic from YouTube videos lead in to this one. So it could be like a sneaky way of just saying, oh, I made this video about this topic, you should go watch it. Or it can also be just a link in the description that says like what to watch next, and then leading the traffic into the VSL. So that's basically what we do. It seems at the surface level very simple, but there's a lot of work into this actually, because you really need to nail the content from the get-go. So that's really, really important, and also the creator needs to be at a certain level as well. But that's what we do. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing. If anyone's watching out there, what are their experiences with doing other funnels? We tend to stay away from something like from stuff like VSL funnels, because it usually requires a lot of volume and a lot of ad spend, and we really want to keep margins high, mostly for ourselves, but also primarily for the creator as well, obviously. So VSL funnels is something that we would implement later on if we really intend to scale and go for revenue rather than profit. So I think that's the reasoning why we do this type of funnel to begin with. It's also low cost because you don't need to run follower ads with a huge ad spend every day. You can just start slow and then slowly scale it up, as long as the lead flow can, or the appointment setters can keep up with the lead flow, then you're good. It also requires obviously someone to handle the sales team. That's not something that we expect the creator to take care of. So that's something that we take care of as well, which is also not a burden, but it's very time consuming if you really want to nail that. And it's just, the sales team is just so important here, because in the end the appointment setter could make you question every single thing in your business if you have a bad appointment setter. But having a good appointment setter could make you want to scale to like the moon. So and same thing goes for the closer. The setter is just like the first leak in the system if that's not optimal. But it's the same thing with the closer. So it's just so imperative that you actually nail those two trainings. But yeah, I think that's my 2 cents about the follower ads funnel, or content ecosystem funnel that we call it. Let me know if you have any questions. DM me here on IG if you want to know more, or if you have any suggestions on what I should do next. But yeah, thank you for watching.